The Postcards project, it came about, from the Chell, the Residents Association. There's a lot of funding that's going to go into the area that they want to see, how the residents like that money to be spent in terms of regenerating the area. So the Postcards project was our idea, our creative idea, to engage young people into this process rather than them being sat very formally and asked to answer questions. Our idea was to get them to imagine the money had been spent on what they wanted the money to be spent on, draw a postcard, a picture of that vision, and then write a little postcard letter to themselves from the future. Our first port of call was to go out and find where these young people actually are, where's a natural environment for them so that we could actually go and meet them on their turf. So you'd find this in a lot of the local schools, as well as the youth centres and the various community activities that take place in the Chell area.
What I did was try to prompt them into thinking what they would like to see happen as a beneficial change in their local communities and aid them in putting their ideas across in a more artistic and visual way as opposed to the written word. To start off with, I got them to consider what they already had so they appreciate what they do have, and then from that I think it was a bit easier for them to work out what it is that there is missing and what they would like to see in the area, whether it's new parks, gardens, shops or youth centres, old people's homes. A lot of the young people that we've engaged with on this project haven't even been outside of Stoke, so the opportunity for them to write a postcard, and it just provided the opportunity to be a bit creative on one side of it at least, and then for those who do like the written word, they still had the reverse side of it to write their messages. And the groups that we worked with were all really up for it and seemed to have a lot of ideas, which again is encouraging for the local area because it will suggest that it's something that they care about. There were a lot of common things that young people were depicting in their suggestions. A lot of people were asking for stuff like skate parks or just better park facilities in general. Quite a few mentioned community gardens, which I didn't think a lot of young people really cared about, so that was a pleasant surprise. Quite a few people highlighted litter issues. One of the really cool ideas was a robot that was cleaning the streets, which, albeit I don't think the funding will quite cover for, in terms of the imagination behind it, I thought it was absolutely amazing.
It's our programme, and Stoke's supposed to be one of the nastiest places, and every time I walk on the street I see loads of litter, so I'll invent a robot, and it will just pick up litter automatically.
There's been an exhibition already at the Residents Association. There's going to be another one there that will tie into the big local activities. But we've also produced a website where people can go and see the postcards. They can click on, see them in big format, actually buy them as well.
Dear Katie, everyone in the community loves your garden. I didn't have friends until that was built, so thank you.
So look, I'm just chilling watching my robot clean the streets. The streets are much cleaner now, I wish you were here.
Dear Flame, I'm glad they built the arena because I get to see all my favourite musicians, and it's good for the area because they get more opportunities to see what bands they want to. Love, Flame.
Our main aim is that young people in the area get a voice. They've been empowered to say what they want this money to be spent on. It's their area.
It's nice to have them shaping the community and seeing how it will develop.